I got this comment 2 months ago,
I was trying to play it cool, now I'm locked in. Now I'm
and I can't let it go. So, here's why getting a job is not that easy when you're unhoused. I have a list, and I'm sharing my personal experience. This should be fun. Transportation. So, I had a car to sleep in, but I didn't always have gas money. So, take the car away, like when it was an impound after any of my multiple arrests, and then I'm relying on public transportation, which requires money. So, unless you make cash at the end of the night, a job is not realistic, you know? Public transportation or not, if you have no money to spend on getting to work for 2 weeks before getting a paycheck, how are you supposed to get there? Okay, moving on. Limited access to shower. Obviously, hygiene is a struggle when you're unhoused. I currently know people that have a gym membership and they use their shower. And that was never something I considered because I assumed that they require a card of some type. And I used strictly cash for years. Also, I didn't have any form of ID, like at all. But I'll get to that. Okay. No phone or address to put on job application. No phone to receive calls about interview. No computer to job search, fill out applications, or check email. So, just to recap, if there's no way for anyone to get a hold of you, how are they supposed to contact you about a job? Okay. Clothes. You need clean clothes, but also uniforms and other items that you are required to have for certain types of jobs, like shoes. You need a certain type of shoe to do work in construction, or in the kitchen, you need a certain type of shoe. Also, keeping up with themes. Whenever I waitressed, they always had themes. Like sports night, you had to wear a jersey. It can be a lot to keep up with. Um, Criminal record makes it hard to find a job and place to live. I'm saying this from personal experience. So I moved out of my mom's house whenever I was 17 and pretty much immediately got an assault charge, which, fun fact, even though it's not a felony, it's equal to one when it comes to finding a place to rent or work. All right, that brings us to lack of identification. Okay, so I did not have a valid form of ID for years, like over 5 years. When I finally got my license again, I had to retake both the written and driving test. And I know you're probably thinking, how does this even happen, right? Well, allow me to enlighten you. So, first, my license got suspended because I had received tickets, I think it was like three, for not having car insurance. And, well, paying tickets is not a priority to 20-year-old me or anyone living day to day. So tickets and fines go unpaid. And then my ID status was, like I said, first suspended and then expired, which means it's just invalid. And that means physically not having an ID. Oh, and then warrants for not showing up to court. Yeah, it was a huge mess. Anyways, you can't do shit without an ID. So if you're like, I mean, well, how do you even make money then? Right, that is the question. So everyone is different, and you definitely get creative. I waitressed, and you can imagine how sketch a place is that doesn't require an ID to work there. I also helped out at different poker games, and I did all kinds of odd jobs that I would find on Craigslist, like hand out flyers downtown, like a promo girl, I guess. Basically, anything that you can show up and leave with cash. All right. But in between the struggle is a life full of adventure. And then there's the spiritual journey and finding yourself. I'm gonna have to do another video, huh? All right. Well, I hope you're able to find something that brings you joy today. I know it's hard sometimes.